Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Virtual Lab Infra. So today I will show you how exactly we start the vCenter services and how we can check the vCenter health, overall health. So let's get us started. So currently two ESXi hosts are running on my hardware Dell server, and I have already configured them and I can able to access them from browser from my laptop itself. So let's log out and log in, re-log in. So this ESXi host 001, which is my first host of VMware. And if you want to see that, let me take a RDP of my domain controller server. This is my domain controller, which is responsible for my DHCP and DNS. And this is my primary domain controller, as I have mentioned in my previous sessions also. So let's quickly check that. So this is the scope here, and bad address. That is where it is not working. Okay. So let me tell you, this is my ESXi ESXi01, the first host, VMware first host. And second one is nothing but 1.11, and the other host is 10. So these are three ESXi hosts, but I'm currently using this 11 and 13. Since these are Linux-based operating systems, so you won't be able to see the host name of them. So let's quickly check. So whether we can access through the host name or we can also. So let me show you the DNS record as well. So it will be it will be clear for us. If you go to win forward loop John and domain. So if you can see ESXi01 is 13, 02 is 10, and 03 is 11. So currently we are using ESXi1 and 2, and I have configured vCenter on the servers. So vCenter server IPs are 14 and 20. So we will check vCenter 02 because vCenter 01 has some issue and I have to troubleshoot and fix them. So let's quickly check from the console. So if you type in the IP address or the host name, you can able to access them. So if I'm if I type it 192.168.1.13, so as you can say, it's ESXi host 001 virtuallabinfra.com. So that's the host name of my first ESXi. Similarly, for 192.168.1.10, the second ESXi host, and the host name is ESXi-host 002. So instead of login through IP address, I would like to access it from the host name itself. So it will be easy to identify them and it will be easy to show you. Similarly, I'm going to access the second ESXi host. So since the same password and username, so it has taken and it's logged in already. So okay, let's refresh the page. So the first ESXi host 5 VMs running, where wherein VCSA is the vCenter server. When you install the vCenter server on the ESXi host, by default your VCSA 01 VM will get created on your ESXi host. Apart from that, I had created using like with automation, with help of automation, I have created the third machine. Since we are not using the first vCenter, I'm gonna shut down this, and we'll be managing through the second vCenter, which is running on my second ESXi host, which is VCSA 01. So let me clear this. So to check all the services, what are the services running or what is the status, you need to type in service hyphen control double hyphen status all. So it will show you what are the services and what are the status. As you can see, these are showing you all the service names and it says stop. So to start it, you'll have to type again service control. Here you will have to give a start plus hyphen all. Sorry, double hyphen all. So it will start all the services and will show you the status. Once the services is running, started. So this is my vCenter server IP. So to check the vCenter server health, overall health, whether you can type in this IP address and colon you have to give the port number. So so it should be 192.168.1.20 and the port number 5480. That is a default port for appliance to access the appliance. Root and the password of vCenter. So here you can ensure your server appliance health is good or there is any warning. If there is any warning, you will have to check is there any memory utilization or CPU utilization has been more on your VMware vCenter server. So this is how you will check the server health. Now we will quickly log into the vCenter server. So vCenter, to log into vCenter, you can simply type in the IP address of vCenter server or the host name. So in my case, it is vCenter 02. As I said, vCenter 01 has some issues, so I'm not accessing it. So let me log out and show you from starting how it looks like. When you first time access the vCenter server, so you need to log in with administrator and the password. I will show you everything from a scratch. So in our earlier sessions, we had created first VM on VMware ESXi, and I have shown how to install ESXi host. Upcoming session, we will discuss how to configure this vCenter from a scratch, and then how you can manage your VMs from vCenter server. So this is my vSphere vCenter console where you can check. If you go to home, you can check the summary of your host. So currently there is no VMs are running. So also if you click on hosts and clusters, you can see the ESXi host. So I have added both the host ESXi 01 and 02. So let me do one thing. Since I had enabled high availability, we will discuss all of this. What is high availability? What are DRS configuration? So for now, this is just the overview. So I'm gonna remove this high availability. So we'll have to go to configure center availability. Since our one of the vCenter server is not working, so it is giving error. So we will turn it off. Okay. Similarly for DRS. Turn off. Let's refresh the page. It will take some time. So as I mentioned, now we can able to manage everything from single console. So let's turn on one of the connected. Let me reopen it. Let's quickly do one thing. Let's remove the host and re-add them. Remove from inventory. It won't take much time. Similarly, remove from inventory. That's okay. So basically, our hosts are not responding. That is why the error. So when your hosts are not responding, your high availability will fail. That is where the status shows high availability status unutilization error. So currently what we are trying to do is we are trying to remove them and we will add them again. So somehow I can see the host is getting removed. So we will add them again once they are, yeah, so let's add them again. So with that you will understand how we can add them, how you can add your first ESXi host on your vCenter server. So to add them, you'll have to right click on cluster, click on add. You'll have to give the ESXi host uh, fully qualified name or IP address. Click next. You'll have to give the root user and password. Next. We'll keep the default settings and finish. So it will take few minutes of time and your ESXi host will be reflecting and the VMs, associated VMs. See now the errors has gone, alert. Similarly, let's add the another host. Now you'll have to type in the IP address or the host name and click next. Again, we provide the credentials. Finish. So all the associated VMs will be reflecting here, and we can able to manage mm, all the VMs, data stores, high availability, everything in a single console. So as you can see, both VMs are available, and this is the center server which is running on second host, which is showing here as well. So if you go to broad cluster and VMs, you should be able to see all the VMs. You can take the console of them as well. You can click on launch web console or click on this. You should be able to see the console here. So that's all, guys. This is how we start the services. We check the server appliance status, and we can manage them all in the single console. So as you can see, overall health was good. Last health check was 11 o'clock. CPU good, memory, database. Similarly, you can see the networking configuration, networking utilization, or you can say the bandwidth are being used. Time. So it is synced with my domain controller server. So that is the IP. So NTP daemon is the service on the ESXi, which is shows up. If it is down, there will be a sync issue. You can update you can update your ESXi vCenter server from here itself. Administration, you can make the password change anytime. This log configuration, you can have the log available. You can download the logs or